Hey guys, Jay here and welcome back to the channel. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit notifications bell to stay informed. So we're coming up to that time of the month, the all important time of the month when Binance burns. And I think we've also got some possible burns coming from this mysterious wallet that has been just burning all of its available coins, whether that's coming from swapping, undelegations, it has simply been burning. So we've got an update to go over on that. But first of all, let's set a timeline. Let's set the scene. Let's get you up to date. So we have had upgrade 313 go through. This has been mostly successful. We are seeing a few validators, I think 3, 4, maybe 5 at most, that are having problems with this, but it's definitely something that falls down to the individual validator itself. We can see that there has been some recent jailings, and this is putting us down to an active set of 95. So be aware that that is something that is going on in the background. We shouldn't ignore negative things like this. Instead, we should embrace it and think how we can better correct the situation so we can maintain a complete active set. Because from my perspective, and the way that I would look at this, is that the validators lower down are simply struggling to cover the running costs of a validator. So this leaves us in a situation where things are still too centralized and the value of the coin has gone down a considerable amount to a point where we're nearly at an all-time low. So this is going to start to set a precedent of cause and effect. And what I mean by that is, if we continue to support validators that really aren't doing anything, they're not showing up every day, they're not developing anything, they're not producing anything, then this is what it's going to continue to lead to. So take that with a pinch of salt and make of it what you will. I'm an honest person, and whether it's negative or positive, I'm going to cover it. So the next thing I want to go over quickly here is the upgrade report from Genuine Labs. I think this is something a lot of people are thinking too much about. They're trying to draw negatives from it, and I think some people are aiming to cause a little bit of division with this. I really don't think this is a mountain. I think it's a very small molehill. I think it's a hurdle, and I think it can be easily traversed by simply getting 2 official proposals up and having the community and validators agree on these 2 very definitive details that definitely needed a decentralized decision. It's a very easy fix, and we've learned a lot from it. We've figured out that the communication is not the best, and when you communicate in a vacuum, in a centralized manner, in a decentralized ecosystem, it's going to lead to small hurdles like this. So I think that the positive from this, hopefully, is they get better with their communications and start to act in a more decentralized manner. After all, if you want to act centralized, you should probably work on a centralized chain. Okay, so let's move over to the all interesting wallet ending in 7F66. And this wallet itself has been doing a significant amount of burning. When you add the value up of the coins it has burned, it's burned upwards of around $60,000 at this point. So this is a substantial amount. This isn't just your everyday average Joe doing this. It's not a whale. This isn't how whales operate. Whales become whales because they don't burn their coins. They watch other people do it. So with all of this being said, I've been covering this wallet for a substantial amount of time, and what we've come to understand with this wallet is its activities have only ever been delegations and harvesting its rewards. So up until recently, it has only harvested the rewards and they've been sent off chain. And then all of a sudden it stopped doing that. And instead what it has started doing is undelegating all of its coins. And during that process, it has been burning all of them. Even to the point of all of its commission, it's also burning. Its USTC commission, it is swapping out and it is burning. So as you can see, that wallet has got a significant amount of delegations that remain. And where we're currently at with this, and as I said I would update you once we got to this day, is that we've got 6 undelegations and they are all clearing tonight, 11 o'clock. So this is pretty significant. All of its actions beforehand lead us to the conclusion that this wallet is probably going to burn all 6 of these delegations. So with that being said, are we then going to see more undelegations and then another 21 days pass and we see more of these coins burn? I would say there's a huge possibility for this to happen, because since it has performed those other substantial burns, the last substantial one being 145 million LUNC, and before that 100 million, and before that 250 million. So if we scroll up and we look at this transaction here, which is for just over 3.5 million LUNC and then 1.5 million LUNC here, these are both commission based burns, and yes, they were sent to the dev wallet, and before they were sent to the dev wallet, as you can see, there were swaps performed. So like I said, all of its actions lead us to the conclusion that this wallet has one designated role, and that is to terminate itself by burning. So what could we attribute to this? What do we have evidence to attribute this wallet to? I would personally say we would attribute this now to the TFL wallet list that was given by the courts to the public. Now, with that being said, there is redacted information on that list, and I really do think that this entity is actually TFL. That is what would probably explain this best. And the only thing that we're missing is the redacted information from that wallet list. And this is a really good example as to why we shouldn't go running headfirst into things, introduce a blacklist, and just go crazy blacklisting all of those wallets that were given by the courts. So this wallet really does amaze me, and its purpose amazes me even more because it has no history for trading, for doing anything. And it's only ever come under the radar once it begun to perform these substantial burns. So it's going to be really interesting. I'm very excited. I've waited 21 days to see what this wallet is going to do with these undelegations. So we'll have to see how this pans out. I'll update you regardless of them burning or not burning. And that video will come out first thing tomorrow for you. It'll be first video of the day. I'll also leave a link to this wallet in the description so you can keep an eye on it on yourself, and you can see if these coins do burn at some point in the next 24 hours. But aside that, that's all I've really got for you for now. We've got 2 days until the Binance burn, so I'm very, very excited for that. Make sure to show support on Twitter. I know they really, really like that. I know they like it when we show them that we're happy with what they're doing. I think that's really important moving forward in these times that we are going through currently. Do heed my warning on what I mentioned about the validators, about the active set dropping down to 95. This is a significant thing because it allows people, for example, like Jill, to have 3 validators and do these kind of things easily. And it shouldn't boil down to people just simply conceding and going, well, I'll just spin up another validator because slots are open and it's easy. It shouldn't be like this, but once again, cause and effect. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section. Aside that, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.